Ghost. Should mute my stream. There we go. No. Hey, how are you? Fucking notification squad. That's a lot of people, dude. I hope you guys are doing fine. Cause I sure as hell am. Camilo. Hey, why do you have a CHL in your name? How do you pronounce that in English? I have no clue. Valens, Cookie, Oslevin, Mr. Ed Weird. Chemo. Yeah, it is a good tank. Very good. Not the best in the game, but pretty damn good if I say so myself. Considering switching out GLD after vents? No, I'm not considering it at all. Let me check. So I wanted to review this thing. That's why I'm going to be playing it, because I'm looking for replays. So that's, I mean, we'll see how it goes as I play it, basically. And I actually put my 34-3 crew in the WZ1115A. So we can do this. And I know I need credits, that's for sure. And just do this one. And we've done crew XP, so probably free XP is the best. Cool. Off we go. I got the Persian recent. Hey Leiden. Hey Ezekuti. I got the Pershing recently, and that it changes significantly as I mean, if you're top tier, they feel similar. Like, how do I say it? If you're top tier, the Pershing kind of feels like the M46, but I would say that the M46 and the M48 are much more enjoyable to play when compared to the Pershing. Oh, rip Dutch. I hope your flight is good. I'm amazed that you're gonna watch me before. I mean, that's, yeah, I'm honored. What do you think of the new T-34-3 model? I think it looks sexy. Yeah, I was wishing the Type 59 looked like this. Hey, J-Mac. Are you considered a community contributor? No, I'm not, Farmer Toad. Wargaming's like really... So I actually messaged someone in Wargaming about it, and then I got a response, and so the person I messaged was like, I'll pass you on to someone. And so the person I messaged passed me on to someone, and I got no response from the person she passed me on to. So it's like, okay, well, like, I don't really care anyways, so I just thought I'd ask, because it'd be cool. Hey, Androids and Coach, thanks for following me on Twitch. Always great troll tank. I don't know if it's for trolling, it's pretty damn good at carrying, so. Oh, I was hoping he wouldn't have spotted me. Now I have to worry about the Artie. Hey, Artie will still stun me, but... You should be SMH. Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, I don't know. Like, what does being a contributor give you other than forum tags? You have a star. Yeah, he calculus. Hey, Captain. Oh, hey, Elite. Are you talking about me? No, it wasn't. I actually sent a message to a Wargaming staff member on the forums, so it literally wasn't a customer service thing. Pretty much, Rolf. Damn, I wish I hadn't loaded heat for the KV-4. It's like I saw the KV-4 in the mid and just got heat loaded, but Kind of sucks sometimes. There we go, now I can pen. Should probably just... I'd rather not shoot at the lightweight. Finally. I've taken 3 shots at him and he hasn't noticed me. They're on our cap, I don't really mind though. He still hasn't noticed me. 4 shots. I don't know if these are badly aimed or not. I guess the stream will have to tell me. Five shots. Jesus. It's like he probably thinks he's safe because he doesn't have a direct line of... Oh my god. What? Okay. MM is still fucked. Too many bottom tiers compared to old MM opinions. Yeah, I agree with that. I just wish they'd fix Artie instead of buffing it. You were hitting the bridge? Yeah, I know I was hitting the bridge, but I wasn't aiming for the bridge. That was the problem. Camping Karn. Like, I knew he was there, it just... hard to believe. It's like the bridge has magnets on it. Fucking top tier magnets. Or should there be an ISU? No, he's lit. Where's the M53? What is this guy doing? Has he given up? I'm okay farming him. The bridge is the best player on the enemy team. Yeah, dude, that bridge kept me busy for quite some time. They have a... Oh shit, I don't want him to set me on fire. Why? Why is he looking my way? Okay. I would have thought the scent would be like busy somewhere else. I guess I'm just a bad player. At least we win though. Done with life, pretty much, Michael. Surely real win. Oh my god. That was pretty shitty. I would have, like, so if I was the scent, I looked at the map and I saw the scent. Like, I knew he was there. It's just, like, I would have assumed he would have gone back to, like, attempt to reset, but my mistake. Nice start off. Yeah, barely my hit points. Thanks, down. Let me get a mod that shows you where enemy turret looks. This wouldn't happen if you had that info. I mean, I could have also just looked at the Cent 7-1. Hey, Tonster. That's banned, noob. I know it's banned, but still. Hey, Laura. Mama, my friend has the highest DMG in... DMG? Game. Oh, like the highest damage game in the Super Concurrent EU. Congrats, LSC, to your friend. Low tiers. Yeah, pretty much. Sail clubbing with Pref 8s. Oh, the nerve. Would I ever try console what? Probably not. I've actually been asked the question quite a few times, so I've thought about it, but I don't really, I'm not a huge fan of it. I think it looks shitty compared to, like, supremely shitty compared to PC version. No offense to console players, that's just my opinion. So, I never understood why people like this C0AL player just sit on this corner without taking anything. Like, what is their goal? It's beyond comprehension, I just don't get it. So he's just gonna sit there, right? And that's how, I guess, this corner, the meta has evolved lately. Okay, he shot at a T-32. I wonder how effective this camping position is. Okay, he's taken 3 shots. I mean, that's actually a decent trade, all things considered, because he hasn't lost any HP, but it just seems a bit useless in terms of trying to win. So hopefully the IS-6 will push up the 1 line. Probably have to pray for that. Oh my. Hey, I'm running food. Maybe I should run vents for better accuracy. Okay. Yeah, this tank. I'm just gonna have to chill for a bit. Nothing I can do. Why does he only get spotted now? That's a good game. I'm thinking of poking on the, whatever the hell that he just shot. Okay. Oh, that's my first 0 damage game in like a super long time. That kind of sucks. I feel like I might die in a few games because I'll be looking at the maps. That's possible. What the fuck? What's my highest ever damage game? I think 10,200 damage in the Object 140. We can check. Object 140, 10,278 damage, 10 kills. But I still prefer the 62. Yeah, it's a record, Jackson. So I never what the fuck is this map? 3 arty again. Oh, jeez. That's true, Elite. Today and yesterday I was playing the E50. Dude, I can't give tips specific to tanks. That's a silly question. That is worse, Storm. Any mod that creates an advantage is banned. According to who, dude? Like, there are so many mods that give advantages but aren't banned, so I'm not sure where you got that statement. Like, that seems a bit untrue. This map is gay. Like, no one says, thank God I'm on Windstorm. I'm gonna go play the city. Maybe I can actually shoot at people. It's why I think one of the main reasons I shouldn't carry HE is because I'd be more prone to team killing Artie. Like, it's probably a good thing, you know? Because I could one-shot tier 9 Arties, probably, with HE in this thing, so. Sometimes I seriously consider it. We have such an opportunity to flank people right here. What? Why is he up there? Okay, I guess I could have expected that. That's my bad. Okay, I guess I'll just have to learn how to aim. And there's the bad shot. Is the 100 gonna help? Has the 100 shot? Okay, fuck this. I'm so bad. That is a huge Plessy lead. I don't really care about the T-8 Premium FE4202. To be honest. Like, I don't have one. I sold it without playing it, so... So in that game, I probably should just have not played the city. Once I saw the grill. Like, I saw the grill hadn't done anything. And he had moved up, so that's my fault for taking the hit from the grill. But being there was just a mistake, period. Because the bat shot. So many wipes lately. Yeah, close games. Hey, Darth. Oh, hey, Pukalo. Funny, I was just thinking about you. I saw you on a... I saw your comment with 100 and some likes on someone's channel that does the World of Autism series. I forget his name, but I saw your comment on one of his videos in regards to drama between him and someone else. I thought that was cool. I didn't have anything to add, otherwise I would have like said hi or something, but I literally know nothing about the drama that was occurring, so I didn't offer my opinions on anything. That was a shitty trade. I don't want to get lit on fire now. I'll just shoot at this 37. Since when can it not, like... I don't know. Like, I just missed, like, 4 shots on a... super Pershing, like the side of a super Pershing from a relatively easy angle. And, an ISU 122S just sniped me from the back of the map. Like, what the hell? It's frustrating. I'll try to turn this into a good game, though, I guess. I'll just have to be patient, I suppose. I'll wait for the T-29 to be lit. There he goes. There you go. Lemming, why do you hate TDs? Lemming, why do you talk shit to TD players? Lemming, why? But Lemming, TD players are support tanks. The drama was that Chems used a small clip of another crossed-out video. Yeah, that seemed to be what it was something about, but it seemed like moronic. I think Chems had a good point, I guess. Like, he seemed to be in the right to a huge extent. The guy he was attacking was a complete moron. He posts like 4 videos a day and has 50,000 subscribers and gets 1K views on each video he posts. It's like, wow. I mean, watch the rear, one line is open. I wasn't worried about it because it's a single Type 64. Like, I'll just shoot at him. Oh shit. I can't. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's not your day. No, I'm not worried. I'll bring. So when you have TDs like this, you have to bring them into the fight. So you go back to them. I should probably just give me a sec. I have to fix my monitor. Cable was falling out. There. Now I can shoot at the Victorian shit. It's like, what does the Black Prince want help with? I think this is the worst location to snipe from, because I have a shitty angle on everyone. How's the better aim time? I don't really notice it. Like, in all honesty, I noticed better gun handling on the move, it seemed like, but, it seems like the aim time is staggered. Like, it's inconsistent, if that makes sense. It feels like it slows down as the aimer gets smaller. That would be the best way to describe it. He's gonna stay safe. He could very easily spot me, though. They still have a full HP ISU and 34-85M who's been unspotted. GW Panther killed the IKV, that's good to know. I'm inclined to play on the 1 line. Yep, that's what James is gonna do. Off we go. I should ask Wolfeye 68 if Wolfeye 67 was taken. Like, I wonder if he tried all the way from Wolfeye 00 up to Wolfeye 67, and then finally Wolfeye 68 was free. I should have HE loaded for this guy, but no matter. So I'm gonna push in the... Oh, he's too late. Now I have to get clicker safe. Yep. Should probably repair that so I don't get clicked again. And then I have to be careful about the T-28 Predator. So who shot at me? Did you hear that impact just now? Like, that's what I was scared about. I'm glad he bounced though. Probably want to have heat loaded right now. What is the TD doing? Like, if he just didn't kill himself. Dude, come on. T-43 fail asshole. We don't have the T-43. Learn the fucking game and do your jobs. Plural. Oh boy. So he died to the T-28 prototype and I didn't spot the T-28 after he fired, so that's interesting. Medium tanks are supposed to spot. So, like, so my hope was that, you know, they would YOLO down this road and then into me or into Artie or whatever, and it would, like, create a beautiful crossfire between myself and the TDs. But they just couldn't live long enough to make that happen. Which, like, so now it's gonna happen, right? Now they're gonna be crossing, but we have no crossfire created, so we're kind of fucked. Which sucks. I want to just spot this line and this one. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Oh, I got spotted through a bush. That's interesting. What the fuck? Does anyone know why I got lit? I'll learn with time. I died alone on the island. No backup at all. Okay. I mean, I did 2700, so that's an improvement from the 0 damage I did. Probably the Type 59 rain. Is this Just started my Chinese crew. Any advice to make the 6th Sense grind less painful? No. Maybe play tier 5s. Crew XP boosters, yeah, that's true. Nah, Laura. I'm gonna have to watch the stream later to understand why I got lit. Tactical FPS, thanks for following on Twitch. This little piggy, thanks for following on Twitch. How do you explain losing streaks, and is there a secret to breaking them? No, Dark, there isn't. Who was this guy? Wait, it was Wolfeye. Wolfeye 68. No, I'm not gonna message him. I have a huge inclination to message him, but I'm not gonna control myself. At least, oh, the Wonka player is supportive. Is that sarcasm? I didn't actually really pay attention to what the Wonka player was saying. Don't, not worth it. Yeah, you're right, Calculus. Best way to end a losing streak is to take a break. Yeah, generally I have to take a break for like a week or so. Like, I mean, maybe 2 or 3 days. Not a week, but 2 or 3 days seems to do it normally. But with my most recent losing streak, it hasn't, so. Oh, okay, Darth. For instance, if everyone is YOLO, I play a heavy. Yeah, that's a really good point. Is the IS-2 okay? Yeah, it's pretty good. Slemple, thanks for following me on Twitch. If everyone is camping, I play a light tank. Yep. My advice would be to take a break. Oh, okay. I'm kind of glad that missed, like, because if it hit, it would just be... What's he doing? I shouldn't be here farming a light tank. I should be in the city shooting at heavies. Do it. Break this. Shoot it. Come on, dude. Fuck. I'm just gonna have to camp this for a bit and see how this fight progresses. The tortoise was looking down. Oh well. Some shot anyways. Just camp this for a bit longer, I suppose. How did that miss? Hopefully the T-10 backs up in a sec. How? I can shoot gold too. You'd have thought like the 54-1 would be covering that. Look, it's... There we go. That felt good. And now I can push into the T-10. Hopefully. There's no arty for me to fear, so it's like... That's always a plus. I think you can shoot through a gap right here. Curious to see if I can pen the Tortoise's commander's hutch with AP, actually. Fall back. Fall back. Oh, I can. Why is he doing... This play by the 50 is bad. He could have just reversed around that corner. Like this one here. That would have been better. Like, in every sense of the word, better. There we go. That was lucky, but... Probably shouldn't complain about getting lucky every once in a while. This guy's not pointing his turret at me. Dude, this game is actually kind of close. Bounced. Okay. This guy wants to... Oh, that was interesting. Dude, I've never played... Oh my god, look. You can shoot through that. I never knew that. The things you learn from getting shot at. Like, getting killed is such a valuable learning tool because you learn angles that you didn't know existed. Which is why it's so nice to be getting killed sometimes. I'm just glad he didn't kill me, and I'm glad the Emil hasn't noticed I exist. I bounced a waffle. There the Emil notices. I'm gonna run. I don't know what the Emil's reload is, so... He might be clipping right now, I'm just worried he isn't. Okay, I'll help you. Just fall back! The 54-1 was in a position to block my shot. Like, if he had held this corner and the 4 and 6 was smart about it, I would... Anyways, that's why I was mad. I'm glad the 416 played it like YOLO, but if he hadn't, I couldn't have helped him. This is where bad players comment you shoot them through walls and you're a cheater. Yeah, pretty much. So I actually think if I wasn't in this game, we might have lost. I did 33-50, so like, that's an interesting... It's nice to have an impact sometimes. Because all my previous games, if anyone has been like watching me lately, it's like full YOLOs, full raffle stumps, I mean, so I'm happy about this. I had an impact. How many games combined do you have? 15k. Oh, maybe in like including strongholds and stuff? Is that... I don't know. I don't know if the stats include strongholds. I wonder what is a good DPG in a tier 10. I don't know. 3k seems to be pretty decent. Like, I'll complain about a 3000 DPG, but most people wouldn't. Okay. On to the next. Anything above 2k? I mean, yeah, that would be your hit points for most tier 10s, so. Hey, Daggereth. Fire Razor BR. Oh, yeah. So that was a mastery badge, impressively enough. Why would you shoot me? Whatever. It's not like it cost me anything, so. Why is this 34-3 so fast? Is it? I don't really think it's super fast. Could be because I have food. Tortoise was the top DPM in the game, but I think the new TD beat it. Possibly. How are you liking the buff? It's okay. TK'd. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't care. The game was over, so... Alan, thanks for subbing to me on YouTube. Toasted Glory, thanks for following me on Twitch. West, thanks for following me on Twitch. And I think I said thank you to Slumple, but just in case I haven't, thanks. Roll4 donated $1.50. Lemming, aim time is actually not relative to the amount of time to perfectly close the circle, but it describes how much time for the circle to reduce a certain fixed area percentage, so it does in fact for... Oh, okay. That's a really, so that's how it coincides with a word that, like, something that I read was like, aim time is the amount of time that it takes for your reticle to close 1/3 or something like that, like 33%, but not sure if that's true, but it could coincide with what you're saying. China. I know because I thought I'm buying Russian. It isn't. This is a Chinese tank, to answer your question. Is that everyone else did? This is a shitty position. The gun depression. Alright, I'm not going to play here. And the reason I'm not going to play here is because they have 3 arty. And the rule of thumb with arty is the first to get lit is the first to get clicked. So, Bug Diver, thanks for following me on Twitch. So, like, that seems to be what happens, and I'm not going to be the first to get clicked. I'd rather just sit in a bush and not get arty'd. Now we can wait for other people to spot for us, I guess. Oh my god. You would think there were bushes there. At least it wasn't a 704. Time to get arty safe. So, like, the Conway could have binocs? Maybe? I don't know. Whatever. It's the gospel of arty, yes. See, I thought I was like this. And I would have thought the Rev wouldn't have spotted me, but he did, so. WZ-120 isn't actually that bad, dude. It's like a T-34 with huge alpha. Oh, really, Rolf? That's terrible. What the hell? Is it decent, or what do you guys think? Do you guys think the FB400, whatever the hell it is decent? Stupid numbers. See, like, this guy hasn't spotted me, which is weird. I mean, now he'll spot me, though, but... There's a bush 2 squares right of where you were hiding. It sees everything on that hill. A bush 2 squares right. So here, you're saying? Underneath the bridge? They don't have any light tanks to have gotten there. So, I actually am not sure about what you said there. Like, sure, the bush works, but I don't think anyone's there, is what I'm saying. Before this patch, it was retarded, outright useless. Now it's meh. Oh, okay. So, like, a ton of people are going to grind for the FV4005 and be utterly disappointed. That sucks. Sucks for them, I guess. Good for everyone who gets to shoot at them. A tree just fell here, so I'm going to see who's there and try not to die to the 704, whoever's in their base. He's running, so... That's a nice, bit of damage right there, eh? I expect the CDA is, like, far back, so... I might get shot by him. Yep. I sort of expected to spot him, though. Oh, he's, like... Okay. So this is, like, too early to push, given the context of where my team is. Just ignore the tier 10 and play up to the Conway. Yeah, that's fair. The Conway's probably way better tier for tier than the tier 10 is. Luca, thanks for subbing to me on YouTube. Wonder if this bush will keep me safe from the TD. What are they doing? They're like super huge on HP. I guess not. Rip, rip, rip. You probably spotted me from over there. Okay. I guess the bush doesn't work. I'm gonna look at where my corpse was. So I was like here, like relatively safe behind this bush, and I got spotted. So could the CDA be? No. What? I don't know. I don't have the answer. Bushes. I'm just not very good at abusing bushes, apparently. Tommy, thanks for subbing to me on YouTube. Do you have IS-7? Yeah, I have the IS-7. Do you do any sports or did in the past? Tell us about it. I used to swim competitively. And then I was about to get into triathlons, like a lot. But I got sick midway. Like, so I raced in a triathlon. I got DQ'd, but whatever. Because, like, anyways, I just, like, whatever. So I got DQ'd in the first triathlon I raced, and then while I was trying to do more of them, I got sick. So I was in the hospital and sick for a good 2 years. Maybe they've added RNG to bush camo. Yeah, I'm going to ask that CDA for the replay, actually. That's what I'll do. That's a good solution to my problem. Alright, we'll see what he responds. Do I prefer the 54 prototype or the T-34-3? There's nothing good about the T-54 prototype, apart from its armor. So, like, that thing sucks. It just is horrible. The 54 prototype is one of those tanks you can play in strongholds, but not bottom tier at all. And tier 8s get you bottom tier more often than not. So, Loris? Nice name. Thanks for subbing to me on YouTube. Turns out not all bushes have the same camo. Yeah, that's true, Rolf. That's one of the problems with the game, is it's very hard to know which bushes are reliable unless you go die in them like 5 times. He types so quickly. Yeah, I've got a lot of practice. 54 mod 1 is complete trash. Yeah, like, I feel anyone who says the 54 mod 1 is worth buying is lying. But that's my opinion. It's a bit on the extreme side. So... So T-34-3 worth the money. Once I get like 2 5k damage games in this thing for a review, I will make a review on it and let you know. That 12T is so aggressive. Where's the IS-6, though? Can I even pen the lower plate of an IS-6 with AP? Okay, I'm gonna load heat right now. What? There's the IS-6. Okay, I don't need heat. T-54 mod 1 slightly gets buffed. Yeah, but it still sucks. You're right. With the new MM, it's just not worth playing. That's my stance on it. Like, that's my stance on pretty much every tier 8 tank. Like, the Mutz, the CDC... Maybe not the CDC as much, but, like, the Mutz is pretty bad. Found their team. Why do I push? Why do I lead the charge? It's moronic of me. It's so stupid. Every single time I do it, I get hammered, so... I need to learn. He's not looking at me, which is nice. That's green. Oh, a pent. The cool thing about this gun is even when it low rolls, you know, you still hit someone for 350 with a tier 8 medium. So that's always nice. Oh, I have to stay safe from the hill. That Cheeto wants to shoot at me. Yeah, that's really fair, Laura. Yeah, TDs would make sense to play when you're bottom tier because you're not gonna, you don't have to spam gold out of them. Like, in tier 8s, I mean, because you're always bottom tier in tier 8s. Most of the time. Cool. Dude, the best thing about this tank is that it one-shots Artie. I should probably be pushing through, but they're probably going to be coming back to base. So it's going to be like this weird balance of aggression, almost. I want to go left. Where's the A44? There he is. 19 seconds left. So, I kind of doubt the Cromwell will shoot at me, but the A44 probably will. What a genius this guy is. Are you kidding? You're an asshole. Holy shit, I hate teammates. I hope they reset. It's like the same asshole who caps out, shoots me in the back of the turret. Like, squarely in the middle of the back of my turret, too. Like, it's like he tried to shoot. It's like he's a bot who auto-aimed the red player and just took a shot, all things considered. Like, that was not a close, you know, he didn't scrape the side of my turret and just get unlucky and penned my back. It was like, full-on, oh boy. I think I'm doing that right now, Rain. I don't know what my favorite, like, this, it's either this or the type, but I'm gonna play this for a bit because this is my, I have to get a good replay in it. When will you try HT15? I was 500 damage away from HT15 the other day, so I'll get there. WZ1115A Fire Agario. At least my teammates got my back. Yeah, that's taking it, supporting me from behind to a whole new level, if you know what I mean. Does the STA2 even exist anymore? I barely see people play it. Two RD. So, like, my inclination would be to go scout mid, but whenever I do that, I get clicked by A5. So it's just gonna be sniping in this thing for a bit. Congrats, LFC. Did I say thanks to Ring Zero for following me on Twitch? I hope I did. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of PUBG recently, Bochamp. I have a game uploaded on YouTube right now. It's private, but it'll be public in a couple days. So my plan is to release a 12 kill game in Fog on PUBG. It was quite the game, actually. Basically, the game was like, it was squads, and my two teammates died immediately, well, relatively immediately, and then I went on to win the game as like a solo versus squads of 4. So that was pretty epic. So, yeah, I have been playing a lot of PUBG recently. Trying to get back into tanks though. Panther 2 is horrible, actually. Hey, Doozen. Thanks, Calculus. Is the Oho this slow, or was he just sniping? Like, I have to wonder sometimes because a Yag Tiger is beating him. I have to keep track of all my teammates from now on. We've got one Ferdinand camping, and we've got a good 5 tanks sitting right here. It's important to notice because sometimes you'll make aggressive plays assuming you have support, and then they're sitting in base in their tier 8 mediums. Like me. Okay, maybe I should blind fire this. So probably what's going to happen is these heavies will spot someone on the corner that I'm aiming. So that's the hope. I'm not inclined to blind fire just yet, because it looks like the WZ will scout for me. You see this guy right here as he drives up. So we'll see how that goes, and if it happens, no one's there. So their whole team is... They've got like 6 tanks in Valley. Probably a few more than that, to be honest. That was lucky. Not gonna complain about that though, but it was pure luck. Maybe I can shoot at this Yag Tiger 8.8 if he backs up. Okay. Push Valley? Nah, I'm gonna have to go defend it in a sec. It's gonna be a 2 versus like 8 though. Should probably go do that now. He's blind firing at me. Because I'm not lit, right? So my question is, why is the Panther pushing through? Like, to me, this push makes no sense. Dude, look at this angle, though. But I mean, they did play Valley, so it's by default, it's not going to make much sense. I hope I can save this Karn. So, like, they should have killed the Karn before pushing through, obviously. I guess they just assumed their teammates would be able to do it. And now I can push Valley. Wah wah wee wah. Very nice. Okay. How dare I leave Arty cover? The nerve. I've been lit for like 30 seconds. Maybe less. PUBG or what? Oh, I don't know. I kind of like both games equally. Stop camping, Lemming. Oh, yeah. I'll work on it. Sorry, Serb. Please forgive me. Oh. Has the 4202 run? Oh, that was amazing. So they have an unlit STRV. What do you think? Do you think he's looking towards the 4 tanks who are pushing into him, or towards the T-34-3 who's pushed Valley? Ah, he's looking towards the 4 tanks who are pushing into him. That's actually nice to see. He's a 2-shot. I'm a 4. We don't exactly have similar reloads. I wish his reactions were faster. Like, I don't feel comfortable sitting in front of him for a good couple seconds hoping he'll bounce. Okay. Ferdinand, save me. Get wrecked. Fucking Arty. Can he shoot, or is he... I managed to scrape by a decent game on this map. Now that's good. Yeah, they really are launched. Absolutely hilarious. Dude, they already like tried to YOLO me there. That's what it looked like to me. It's like the Wn8 got sick and tired of camping base and decided to try to shoot at me. I'm so glad the Ferdinand saved me though. Is it Ring? Not good enough for a YouTube video though. Teamwork mod is illegal. Report it. Yeah. That's fair, I suppose. Are nails inferior to screws? Clearly. Like, significantly inferior, actually. Because, like, I've always felt screws are easier to not split wood with, you know? Whereas nails are kind of... they're also less... I feel like nails are super imprecise if you've ever tried to use... I'm not very good at them. Prefer to just do a pilot hole with screws or something. Save me. Nukes already. Yeah, exactly. Second class, Keck. Yep. I guess I'll play the one line. I actually like Erlenberg a lot. I don't know why everyone complains about it. Triathlon is that biking indoors on a wooden wall put on an angle? No, triathlon. Tri means three, so triathlon is three sports. You do swimming, running, and biking. Or swimming, biking, running. My bad. Thanks, launched. Someone hailed me in chat. Oh. Thanks for letting me know. I knew he would hit that. I was like, watch. Oh, fuck. I don't want to get hit on the move by that guy. Okay. Don't fucking grind against my tank. There you go. Now he won't get in my way. It's fucking worth it. It feels like TDs are oblivious to where their tank is in relation to their teammates. Like he could have gone anywhere to make it better. Or just slightly to the left, like I pushed him there. I think he has shots in my engine. I got lucky with the pen there. High pen roll. Do I have green? No. Oh, do you, Jedi? I don't know. Like, for me it was easy. Shame I got DQ'd, but... So, like, I swam, and as far as I'm concerned, that's one of the most... The running and biking is... Biking's the easiest for me, but... Yeah, just swim across a lake or whatever. Exactly, launched. Oh. So they have a scorpion? Who hasn't been lit? So, I actually think the worse players are, the better games go. I'm wondering what you guys think. Like, so Clan Wars, it's all campy. Games are never close in Clan Wars. But in pubs, when it's... I don't know. I have this theory that bad players are actually kind of needed for World of Tanks. I'm gonna push because that guy distracted them. Side of the turret? That's my bad. I could have bounced that no problem if I had been looking at him. probably Void. That might solve a lot of this game's problems. Who's on our cap? I probably shouldn't be pushing into these TDs. I'm not gonna. Exactly, like that's the whole thing, Rolf. It's like with bad players, it kind of keeps the game dynamic in a sense, because there's like bad shots who will drive into walls in front of you and... What the hell? How did that pen? I don't know. I have this theory. I'm gonna have to think about it, like how useful bad players are in the game. I should try to keep everyone bad. A T-34-3 sniping tank. Should probably push into their base with this tiger who managed to kill the scorpion somehow. Exactly, Void. I personally think we should worship the red players. Because they're fucking valuable. I often suffer from shit in the brains and sacrifice myself to the team. Whoa. Why are they pushing? So I was sure that these two people would be going back to base, but they're bad players, you know, and those type of players are needed. Keeps you on your toes. I wonder if I can permatrack him with my gun. Or get the kill. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, it hit. Despite him being dead, that managed to hit, which is pretty nice. I mean, it's like, if the game had no bad players, no one would play Arty, so... I mean, World of Tanks actually needs players to play their Arty, right? I'm certain of it. No, no thanks, Dunce Cap. I'd rather just hear myself think. I prefer that. Dude, the W sad. An Arty. Wait, I don't know. We have to think of like a little kid song to transpose Arty into the lyrics for like Arty hunting. Is Skip and Maho better than you? I don't know who Skip and Maho is actually, so probably. He's probably considerably better than me. I didn't want the WZ to steal my kill, so I took the shot. That was on purpose. Stunned and dead gunner, 10 out of 10. Oh, that was kind of close, all things considered. I mean, how is Wargaming supposed to get money if no one's gonna free XP up the stock Arties? So... yeah, that's the problem with XVM, Raf. It's people who do that. I'm not saying you're the problem with XVM, I'm saying it's... that could very easily be argued as cheating, right? Or unfair advantage, or something. I don't know. Beto Munoz. I didn't really state my point. But like, I kind of feel like people use XVM to give their team an advantage by YOLOing purples. I actually thought about the problem for a bit longer than I had when I made my video. Like, so I don't care if people use XVM, but I kind of feel like if a team has like 10 players with XVM and a team has 0 players with XVM, it kind of gives them an advantage because they can just say, oh, kill Lupin003 in the E75. He has 4K overall. You know, and then if I killed him, my team would be up. And like if they didn't have XVM, they wouldn't be able to say kill road in his E75, he has 4K overall. You're using the data, the available data, like, to get a win. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. So, like, I don't hate you for using XVM, I just wish it wasn't allowed. Well, you don't know clanmates? Not really. I know ones that have been in the clan for, like, a couple of years, like a year or so. Rare tank spotted? Which one's that? The Panther M10 or some shit? Yeah, that is assuming teams coordinate that well, David. Would you trade a tier 10 to get a kill on a tier 8? Never. Never, ever, ever. Let me put it this way. I've never seen a tier 8 do an 8k damage win, but I've seen tier 10s do it. And they do them quite often, all things considered. Even at, like, 46%ers have huge damage games occasionally. But, like, the capacity of tier 10s is just so much stronger. What are the chances that the scent will poke on me? They have a lot of TDs. I gotta go fast. No! I wanted the kill! It was perfectly aimed. That sucks. There should be like a... What is the PTA doing? So this is why your minimap is important, because it doesn't matter where your enemies are if your teammates are sitting behind you sniping in their top tier medium. Like, so even though he's stock, it's like he could be swaying the fight against the scent, but he's not, so I'm leaving. I'm gonna go play the city. Why don't you use a badge, Lemming Rush? What are badges? That was the scent. He's like stock or something. Like with the stock gun with more DPM. His aim is about as good as mine, though. I'm gonna go fight him now. So I just had to back off to buy myself time. I'm hoping my teammates will be in the fight now and I can go shoot at their players. Sure you aren't Matt Damon? I actually don't know who Matt Damon is. I've heard his name, but I'm not huge into the... Like, I know he's a celebrity, but I don't actually know why he's a celebrity. You could say that about a lot of celebrities, though. It's kind of hard to know exactly why they're famous. What are you planning on doing? Stunned... Whatever the hell it is, YOLO's me. Oh wow, I wonder if I could possibly be XVM focused. He's got like tanks in his base and he's shooting at me. There might be people who are a bigger threat to you, dude. I'm just gonna stop and fully aim so I can kill the Lorraine. I think he... Like, I would hide here if I was an RD, personally. Get one shot clicker. He's like the most famous actor ever. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't really play ranked battles, right? It's Void, I mean. So, I don't actually think I have access to any of the badges. Your clanmates are harsh, Lemming. Yeah, I mean, they are. But I think I mean, if you guys saw I don't think it's specifically Unicums that are rude. I think people just give them more shit. Like, if you heard, speaking of celebrities, if you heard any sort of celebrity be an asshole, it would be like Frontline News because he's a snobby rich person, right? But then you go on the train and, you know, there's some guy being an asshole to everyone on the train and it's not news. It's only news because they're famous. I think something similar happens to World of Tanks because there's tons of shitters who are like absolute assholes. It's just part of the game. But no one cares. It's only when the person has high stats people care. I have a replay for you to check. Okay, Voodoo. Pukalo, I'm in. I don't really want to tell you because I'm still in high school. No offense, but I can't really say that in front of 200 people, or however many are watching. Do you have a Stug 4? If so, you have a badge. Oh, okay. I sold my Stug 4 without playing it. How do you get to tier 9 and go bridge? It's like their team knows what they're doing. I always like this angle. Why did you track him? I need him. Oh, did you track him? Oh shit. So I always thought you got really good shots on people when they cross like that. Guess not. I really want to go right here, but I don't think it's safe. Unless I can confirm that the ST1 is like being a moron, I'm not really super stoked about pushing. That was a shitty trade by me. Like 9 times out of 10, that was a shitty trade. It's just I got lucky, so. ST1 is going to help the bridge. Oh, this guy's not looking. Now I push the STRV. I hate games like this. So stupid. Easily, thanks for following me on Twitch. B. Meyer, what the hell? I don't... Yurkoshin, thanks for following. And Beto Munoz, thanks for following me. Nice try. Okay. Are you kidding? You can overmatch the roof? Oh, I thought I needed gold for that. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Just occasionally LFC. Tiger 2 is a competitive tank, guys. I know, I didn't think it was that bad. I don't know why people think it's terrible. Maybe because they're bad in it. That's a possibility. Early Nasty, thanks for following me on Twitch. Hey Lemming, do you take WoW replays from subs and commentate on them? Not normally. Perhaps I'll have to start doing that, but not really. See, the thing is, when people do that, I feel like it's super cheap. Like, so they're not helping. by doing that. They're not, like... The way I have to do it is to be okay with myself and, like, not hate myself, is to be super honest about what I consider to be mistakes in order to be lucky. So, yeah, and it seems like when people take replays from others, they never do that. They're never like, you know, that was a lucky snapshot in your 1-2 run from 600 meters. It's like, no, great snapshot on the move from your 1-2-1 on the light tank who was going 60 kilometers per hour. It's like, that seems to be, I'd have to develop like a super honest style of play to be able to commentate over other people's replays. Nighter Killer, thanks for subbing to me on YouTube. What are you talking about, LFC? I see a lot of people with 30 key games with 50% win rate that moans at the team, right? Like, the problem with that is they don't realize that, you know, you could be moaning about them, but you choose not to. Did they improve the 34-3? I'm going to be reviewing it soon, so you'll find out, I guess. Rip Pukula. Oh, is he? I don't watch a lot of Circon, but I cannot disagree with the area that ego tends to be the issue, but I do also see many of the better players bail. I'm a 2K Wn8, and even if it was me and a G player, he will more often than... That makes no sense, Jonathan. Do you like the new 30B? No, I don't. Certainly launched. Oh my god. I hope you will stream more in my nap time. You got a nice... Okay, Raf. Best way to control myself is by playing with platoon mates. See, I play worse when I platoon with people, but I have more fun, so... Oh, probably the bat shot. Oh, if that had hit, oh my god. That would have been great. Huge potential for lulls right there. I'm gonna get clicked so hard for daring to aim. Oh, that was lucky. Why do people platoon 2 autoloaders? Like, has anyone ever heard of that being a good idea? He's gonna pen my commander's hatch. Wow, I wonder if I'm getting YOLO'd for being a Unicum. Is that a possibility? Just maybe. I've never heard of XCM YOLOs, though. I wish I had tracked him. Maybe he's just really, really bad. But, like, you see, he notices me and he's reacting to me, so I'm kind of unsure. I'm gonna focus on the tiger for that shitty play. No regrets. Dude, what's the ST1 doing? I think I will ignore the ST1. I mean, I'll ignore the tiger and shoot at the ST1 now. The T10 like low rolled? That sucks. See, when I platoon, my win rate always drops to hell, generally speaking. And my Wn8 goes also drops. So Pretty much. Like, I don't see why you'd take a losing battle. I mean, pubbies tell you to do it all the time. That's probably why they're shit at the game. Taking fights that you can't win is one of the worst things you can do to yourself and your team. I mean, everyone does it, right? Like, most people don't do it on purpose, but it seems like some people are, it's very common for people to mistake that with, like, cowardice or whatever. And seems to be, like, stupid to me, but whatever. It's like the game isn't about being brave. I mean, you're playing an internet game with a keyboard and a mouse. You're not being brave. If you want to bring cowardice into the conversation. Oh, that 1375. Almost didn't notice the arty. Oh, he got what he deserved. Didn't kill me. He must have been faking or something. To like, he must have been faking. That was a decent play by him. Who do I platoon with? Purples, generally. Probably V-stabs and rammer would be my advice, Dario. Yeah, platooning is an exercise in patience, I think, Verdier. Sometimes. When you platooned with Twitch viewers, yeah, that's true. But I wasn't talking to them over... So the thing that gets me is the conversation part. I'm pretty bad at talking to people, so it takes a lot of my mental energy away from the game. I mean, you see it when I stream too sometimes. If I try answering questions, I'll start playing badly. Do I like the Chinese tier 10 medium? Yeah, I do, a lot. I don't have it yet, but I've played it on others' accounts significant. I two-marked it for someone, so I like it, basically. Do I have a GLD on this? Yep. I have Vents, Rammer, GLD. Alright, see you, LFC. Good luck on your exam. Dude, I was sitting on y'all's recruit channel for like an hour the other day and no one came in, so what do I do? At True Voodoo, at Lemming Rush. What's your recent, Josh? Have you messaged any of the recruiters in our clan? Oh, absolutely launched. Absolutely. M4A3? What's an M4A3? Oh. Luke's like, oh. Message a recruiter would be my advice. Look on the clan page and just message one. Tell them you're recent, the tier 10s you have, and that you'd like to join Maho. Why are you... Just share! Drive on the outside of me. It's like a skill you're taught in 3rd grade. Before 3rd grade. So I have the VK auto-aimed so I can try to watch that Prime Victoria as I play right here. And I just want to kill him. And you see, it's useful. Because I get to look at people. Wrecked. There, I'm going to point my turret at the T-87. So I'm just doing that to intimidate them or whatever. I don't really want them to poke on me. He let me fully aim. If I can just kill this VK. Oh shit. That T-20 is making a good play, I think. What is that? I've never seen that as a position to use. I'm okay trading alpha with a Tiger 2 when I have this much HP. There's 4 tanks in front of me though. Okay. It happens. It's like that T-20 is lagging or something, but that's a really interesting position he's taken. Even if it was by accident. It probably was by accident, to be honest. Just wait for my gun to aim fully. Now we drive into them and get more damage before the game's over. Do 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 do. Two clickers left. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Cool. On to the next. See ya, man. Alright, see you later, Oliver. Thanks for stopping by. Just send me your Watt Labs and I'll take a look. Oh yeah, you can do that. You can send it to me too, unless you don't want your stats displayed on stream or something. Maho doesn't need more members. I'm pretty sure we're always looking for better members. Better players. 3,600 damage, 7 kills. I think that's worth YouTube. I really do. Because, like, so that was a really aggressive play. It wasn't like damage farming, it was more like just brawling and winning. Which I think is cool to watch. Replays. There we go. Nice game. Thanks. I wasn't too enthralled by the damage or whatever the hell I did. I just think I played it well. Just deleting a lot of my old replays. Give me a sec, guys. Battle. And a Pascucci's. Yeah, what do those mean? What is a Pascucci's medal? Pork Chalk Sandwich, thanks for following me on Twitch. Niter Killer, thanks for subbing on YouTube. Was a nice game? Yeah, it was. Do you know Russian language? No. Are CDC good for no? What the hell? That makes no sense, Holly. Holy, I mean. That could be YouTube game. Still low tiers, yeah, but... Lemming, what does it take to be a part of Maho? I don't know. High stats and a shitty personality? No. I actually don't know. I'm not a recruiter. I think a lot of it has to do with your ability to play. Why are you using GLD instead of V-Stab? I'm using a V-Stab and a GLD. I'm not using either. Like, I'm using both, not either or. Yeah, it would work perfectly in the Mod 1, but the Mod 1 doesn't see matchmaking like that. The Mod 1 sees tier 10s consistently, so... I believe that I have a badge. I just have to decide, like, to me they look ugly. So I didn't even know I had one, but looking at them, I'm not sure if I want a 1 by my name. It's like... yeah. I guess I'll have to know what it stands for, but to me they look kind of gay. As if I want more people knowing how good I am at this internet game. And more people I'm in game with. Wait, I said I was using GLD vents and rammer? No, I thought I said GLD V-Stab and rammer. Sorry, Compton. It's GLD, V-Stab, and Rammer. I'm not spotted. Wee. Back up, dude. Back up. Why is he just sitting there? Like it's suicide. What the hell? That made no sense to me, but okay. Lemming is very aggressive and he gets away with it occasionally. I think I die more often than not, actually. When I try to be aggressive. Like, see, this is a moronic play. 9 times out of 10. But... I've got people who followed me. Cool. I don't know this guy's reload. I guess we'll find out with trial and error. The LTG is complaining about noobs. Wonder how many battles he has. I think I should go back to base. I've kind of managed to do okay on this side. I'm more worried about getting capped out right now. Like, they're going to start dying, and so I'm going to need to be resetting soon. That's my guess. The T-28 prototype hasn't realized about the bad shot. Oh god. Where's the best area for heavies to go on this map on the north swan? To the north, probably. The northern side of this map seems to be the best. In my opinion. What? Oh, I thought he would have been, like, dead. My bad. Fucking genius. What a play. Oh, I'm too aggressive. I guess I'm the bad player in this situation. So, the problem here is not that I went back to go to defend the base, but I did it too early. If you look at where my team is, if I had just waited like 30 seconds, if I had been where I am now, or fighting to win this position where I am now, we'd be in a lot better situation to win, because I could be pushing. So, if we lose this to capping out, I think it's my fault. I could have just gone and done it a bit, like 30 seconds later or so. Could have turned it into a win. That would be a captivating... Yo, Lemming, could you play the AMX-30B, please? I got it a while ago, but don't really know how to use it. No, I hate it. The 30B gets wrecked by the tier 10 matchmaking, so I have no interest in playing it. Look at my win rate in the months. I don't know why it's so low. Do you guys play Harm a lot in Clan Wars? No? Like... No. Not at all. Like, so I wouldn't be surprised if Harm tries to fight their way onto our land very often, but I don't know if they actually, like... I kind of doubt that Harm actually gets to fight us. Probably lose on the path to fighting us. Tier 30B wrecked by tier 8 matchmaking. Oh, tier 10 matchmaking. What I mean by that is when you're fighting all tier 10s and you're in an AMX-30B, you're at a significant disadvantage. The AMX-30B is has a huge advantage when it's top tier. But when it's not, you're trying to pen like E75s and E5s and E3s with no pen. So, can you show me your graphics settings? Yeah. My graphics settings are literally just medium with grass and sniper mode turned off. Your top 3 tier 8 mediums. This, CDC, and Type 59. Not exactly in that order. Probably like Type 59, this, and then the AMX CDC. Exactly green. I wonder if it's good to spend bonds for improve. Probably Kostas. Like, you could help out the STB-1 with its gun handling. No, I'm not going to play the AX right now. Draco, thanks for following me on Twitch. Super, thanks for following me on Twitch. Pork Chop. I think I've already said thank you, but thanks again. True X Voodoo, I can play any tank well. I just need to know what tanks to focus on since I have 16 10s. Okay. Oh, well. Time to go win the B2 corner, I suppose. Lorraine 40T is my favorite tier 10 Mad. Yeah, I just don't have one, so it can't be. Like, I've never played it, so I can't say it's any good or not. If you enjoy tactically dodging arty all game, the CDC is your dream. The CDC can sort of avoid arty, though. In my opinion, it's sort of fast enough to kind of do it. But when you get hit or even splashed, you're super screwed. His moving back and forth makes it hard to shoot underneath him. IS wrote to you. Oh. Thanks for letting me know. Is aging Jedi still here? Maybe. He might be. I want to push up. But the second I feel like pushing up, the Wn8 arrives. So probably a good thing that I didn't. I'm gonna go for his engine. 546? No, 379, okay. Here's a low roll. A 390. 175 AP pen. Like, they should have buffed this tank's pen to make it more relevant, I think. But that's my opinion. I don't know what the Wn8 is doing, but I'm worried that he's gonna poke on this corner. He's spotted though. He wasn't expecting that. Now that he's backed off, I can shoot. So his position suppresses me from shooting at the Wn8. And it's cool because he's backing off and letting me shoot at the Wn8. Look, why is this orange? Like, that should be green, no questions asked. Oh, he's turning. I think I'll take a hit to kill this guy. I guess I won't take a hit to kill that guy. Now we just wait to reload. Probably shoot at the 34-85. He's blocking the 32's shot. I need to leave. I don't see us winning this fight. Don't set me on fire. Thank you. Oh, well, I got lucky. Time to leave. I was just thinking, where is their T-28 prototype, and he got lit in their base. That's fine, though. The problem is, so I just have to defend against all these guys. That's going to be difficult to the extreme. Full HP T-28, and then we have out of position and dead Scorpion G. Like, why he decided... TD players, man. Voodoo put this perfectly the other day. TD players camp when they should be aggressive, and are aggressive when they should camp. Like, the worst combination. Beautifully said by Voodoo, though. Like, couldn't have put it better. I'll just wait until he's unspotted, and now I'll poke out. See if I get lit. I don't think so. Dude, I'm forced into the sniping role. What can I do? Other than snipe in the 34-3. Oh my god. Aimed as well as it could be, but guess not. I'm just worried about Artie. So, what else can I... Alright. Top tier armored turreted TD camps base because I'm a TD. Oh well. And then he pushes at like the worst. Well, I'm more impressed by the Scorpion. Like the Scorpion was here, and then at the worst possible time, he decided it was not in his best interest to snipe anymore. Couldn't have done it worse if he was trying to. I mean, he could have drowned, I guess, but lemming engaged carry mode. We'll see. Hellcat, stop. He's a tier 8. You're a tier 6. You won't beat him. Let him come, please. Maybe RNG will have to stop fucking me over, but... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, no! Fucking game. Good. He's bait. He's like perfect bait. The Artie's gonna die though. How did he die? He didn't have to fight the 34-3. Like that was the situation. He could have run away from the 34-3. No, come on. Yeah, I'm not gonna carry this. I sort of doubt it, actually. Oh, okay. That sucks. Maybe I should have stayed up there. I don't know. My Artie killed himself? Did he really? Do you ever get tired of being last alive and the pressure to save the game? No, I actually really like it. Like, that's the fun part about World of Tanks. It's being last alive. Or with one other player and, like, how do you have a 58... How? I shouldn't message him. Whatever. Yeah, it's my favorite part of the game. Like, parts like that are just, yeah, why I play, pretty much. GLD stab and optics? No. Why would you choose optics? Killed by a 131, the shame. Yeah. Why do people message me shit like this? I'm streaming now. Do I think the 5A is overpowered? Sort of. Not obnoxiously overpowered though. Hey, you did not oh, I don't have accelerated crew training on? Yeah, that's because I'm trying to I've got the E50 experience and I'm just gonna get the gun and its modules and I'll buy it. Oh, China Apex. I think to have won that game, it would have been, if I hadn't missed these shots on the T-32, I would have been set up a lot better for success. But then I would have still had to deal with that T-28 prototype, and it's sort of like hard to deal with a full HP T-28 prototype. So maybe my mistake, whatever. I don't see why you would need optics. Oh, that's another pun. What is this thing's view range then? I don't know. You can look at the green circle. It's like 400. Pretty decent for a tier 8. That boy Nelson, thanks for following me on Twitch. Alexander, thanks for subbing to me on YouTube. Oh, okay, Raph. Yeah, I'm close to free XPing every module on it. I just want to snapshot and get out of there. I thought it was like a TD right there, so I was super worried. That wasn't my fault that it missed. It's the game. There's the TD that I was worried about. I wonder if he's gonna YOLO me. I've never been YOLO'd before. What a surprise. I just want to kill the guy who YOLO'd me. That kind of sucks. How do you build your followers up in the beginning with the lack of chat like you have now? I would start on YouTube. No, it's cool. That's a good question. Yeah, start with YouTube, make videos, and then start Twitch, I think. That would be my advice, because that seems to be the better way to go. With Twitch, you get... When I would stream on Twitch when I had, like, nothing, I would get, like, 1 follower per hour. And, like, that's a shitty deal. So, to me, it seems ridiculous to even start streaming on Twitch. Whereas YouTube, you can, like, make a clickbait title or something and get 20,000 views. Man, talk about being focused. I don't know if I was focused. I just think I should. So what happens there? If you watch my stream, if I had tracked the ISU, his teammates would not have been followed, right? So let me show you this. How do I do this? We'll watch my live stream. Give me a sec. Can anyone link me to my own live stream, please? I don't know how to watch it without giving you guys like detailed information on my stream. But I actually kind of want to show this. We'll watch the replay. That'll be a lot better. While we wait. So T-34 and North, whatever the hell the map is called. So I'm used to being YOLO'd. I know the mechanics of what the circumstances are when you get YOLO'd, but this might be good for a video, a tutorial or whatever. But I'm trying to open up the replay. But basically, you guys can look at my desktop. How do I do this? World of Tanks, add... How do I do it? Not window. Display capture. Display capture. There you guys go. So, I mean, here's my hacks with all its glory. I'm trying to open up this replay. No, not El Haloof. I don't want to watch. World of Tanks has already started. Give me a sec. Task manager. No, I don't want to change my password. Okay. Fuck. What is this? I can't watch my own replays? I'll do this. No? I'm going to do this. Okay. Now I can't launch tanks. Are you kidding? Why doesn't World of Tanks just close out normally? There we go. I had to go all the way down in my task manager to try to open it. Okay, I'll read the chat right now. So basically, go into task manager. Yeah. Your desktop is more beautiful than my life. Let me check. I have to see this. Never mind. So what happens when you're about to get YOLO'd, and the only reason I'm doing this is because I want to play my 34-3 and it's in battle, but so I'm playing this position or whatever kind of aggressively, I suppose. Actually, super aggressively. So the first mistake I make, is this a mistake? I don't think this is a mistake to be in this position, given the context of this game, because I'm top tier, they have one other top tier, and like I can deal with 3 tier 6. That's like, come on, that's a couple shots of damage. I can deal with that. So it's a tough position to play given the context, but all things considered, we have a TD who probably won't be supporting us, and maybe an E2 who will support us. Now, a couple of things happen that are weird here. The first thing is the Ag Tiger. That was weird. I didn't expect that. Now, what happens here, this is the obvious thing. We're a minute and 45 seconds into the game. Let's just watch this so you can like actually see it from my perspective. When this happens, TD's spotted. So he's been doing nothing all game except driving. Does he even stop? Okay, he stops, and now he's just driving towards me soon. There, he's driving. So this is the only guy who wants to YOLO me. If you watch the way, he's clearly trying to YOLO me, right? He's left his cover, he's driven effectively into the open. I mean, most people would consider that as a dangerous cross, so as an average player, he'll probably think that's a shitty play unless he's trying to YOLO me. It's obvious he's trying to YOLO me. Everyone else is trying to trade. So these guys, if you watch how they're playing, they're just driving back and forth, shooting at people occasionally. This guy's the catalyst. He's the reason these guys pick up their courage and decide to move forward. So if I had tracked him like right here or something, I might have been able to buy myself more time, because you'll notice these people are going to follow him. And this is very, very common. It's extremely common for people to follow once you're distracted or whatever. So it's painful for me to watch. But basically, if I had tracked him, if I had stopped him from YOLOing, you guys can see how they all pushed because I was distracted by this, because this guy YOLOed, and that would be, you know, my advice to prevent yourself from getting YOLOed. Then another thing I want to point out is look how useless, like, you can't trust your TDs to support you for anything. I just want to point that out, because if it isn't obvious enough. So there you guys go. My advice, if you're getting YOLO'd, track the person who's YOLOing you, because it's common for puppies who are just trying to trade not to actually do it. Look at this glitch. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, that's my desktop. I'm glad you like it. Does that make sense? You know, I think it might be a somewhat valuable lesson for people who complain about getting rushed and stuff. But there's literally like a process that happens when puppies YOLO you. Even though they think it's random, they all kind of YOLO in the same fashion. It's like one guy does something stupid and then everyone follows. US Central. Also, don't go anywhere alone. Yeah, I wouldn't have considered my play to be alone, though. Just for the record. Like, I would go there every single time. I just should have played it differently. So. Red Wolf? What? What is Red Wolf? Oh, Lemmy, you forgot to start the replay with "Hey guys, it's Stalingrad." Yes. Thanks, Jen. Bronze Pancakes. Thanks for following me on Twitch. Christy, thanks for subbing on YouTube, and thanks for subbing on YouTube, Zach. It was a lemming rush. No, not really. It was more like an uncoordinated YOLO. Different. Like, so a lemming rush is coordinated. It's a bunch of groups, like people going simultaneously off a cliff. And that was not that to any extent. It was like one guy went, and then everyone like waited a couple seconds, and then they went. I get YOLO'd by my teammates. Oh yes. Would you have gone there if it was a tier 10 game? I don't know. I'd have to have looked at the enemy team to have made that decision. No thanks, Caleb. It's a tier 2 tank. Like, isn't the Panzer B2 like worth a lot? Keep it for yourself, or just give it to someone else. Like, I don't. I honestly haven't played tier 2s for a huge amount of time. So, thanks for the offer, though. Thanks, Reese. Trade-in is a wargaming scam. What does that mean? I don't pay attention to the trade-in stuff. It's $20. No. Yeah, like, no thanks. But thank you very much for the offer. Like, I'm honored, but someone else will probably use it more than I if you gave it to them instead. This M46 is so aggressive. You see him? Can I pen this guy's lower plate with gold? I can barely pen his side with gold. Oh. Do I see an opportunity for damage? Yes, I do. His reverse side scrape is going to have to be at an obnoxiously large angle to shoot at the M46. I don't know if he knows I'm here though. Like, the way he's camping me is weird. Oh. I was like, whatever. Challenger 20 isn't challenging the M46. It's an interesting location for an M46 KR. Oh, thank you. These guys could be shooting at me, but they're not, so... Oh, he got lit on fire. I'll use him for cover. And we can push into the Ferdinand. And the M4. Ferdinand's not looking. The M46 isn't shooting at us, so that's fine. The Ferdinand ate that. Oh. He hit me for a lot. Score is close. Charioteer behind. Just fully aim this. Watch the map, of course. That's a 34-3 behind us. Probably have to deal with him. He's shooting HE. Good. Score's close now. So this is... okay. What type of shot was that? I'm inclined to go back to defend the base. I think that would be a better play. The full HP T-34 should come back. Oh, hey. $3.43. What do I think about the W's at 120? I actually don't play it a lot, but I feel like it's a T-54 with a huge amount of alpha. So, I don't think it's bad. I would suggest you run a GLD and a V-stab and a rammer on it. Maybe vents instead of the rammer to help with the aim time or whatever, but I think it has a lot of potential being a tier 9 tank with armor and huge alpha. Like, so the thing is, that thing gets to shoot at tier 7s, right? Not many people realize that. You get to shoot at tier 7s with that much alpha. It's quite a gift. I should be held down. Oh, I guess I'm not. Let's see how good I can aim for weeks. Oh, thank you. That's a dead tank behind me. Wow, I guess I just wasn't hugging the buildings hard enough. I'm gonna just let this T-34 do his thing for a bit. Isn't he like here? No! He juked me so hard. The puppy jukes, man. Fuck. What is he doing? Oh my god, he's rocking back and forth. I'm gonna get YOLO'd. So I'm gonna go help him with the M46 before the 49 comes like behind me and one-shots me. Okay. I guess I wasn't gonna do that before the T-49 comes behind me and one-shots me. That loss is my fault again. Do you ever play the 432? No, I hate the 432. You're not having much luck with teams tonight. No. Like, I feel like they've been closer than they could have been, but they're not exactly... Like, I feel like if I wasn't in that game, it would be a raffle stomp loss. So, you know. Tony, thanks for subbing to me on YouTube. Lemming, what would you say is the best med to get in the medium playstyle? Patton. I'm at a loss. I'm out launched. You're great. Absolutely wonderful. Do I think the M4 Revlo is worth it? Probably not. I honestly have a hard time telling people to buy tier 8 tanks if they don't have pref matchmaking. I just do. So. Oh. That's hilarious, Red. It really is launched. You should get a Unicum platoon going. Maybe next stream. Chinese patent? No. Don't get that piece of shit. If you can select a 121 or a 140, which would I like more? Probably the 121. I want to shoot at that Oni. Oh, too late by a significant margin. Yeah, I've never heard that actually said about this map. I've never heard anyone say this is a fly map. Or good, or any synonym to that. Like, no one thinks it's good. So, your pun doesn't work there, dude. What is the 37 doing? He's like neglecting to get into cover. The 59 patent is too ugly to live. Yeah. It looks horrendous. $44,100. I don't know, like it doesn't get pref matchmaking, so why would you play it? So I always compare the tanks like the 59 patent or the 44-100 or whatever to, or like the Defender, to tanks without pref matchmaking. Now, I don't know what this game's like for you guys when you play tier 8s, but when I play tier 8s, it's all tier 10s, so not worth it. Like, you're just gonna shoot gold all the time. Whereas with this, you see I've been top tier a couple times. And that seems like a pretty good deal, as far as I'm concerned. Was that an RD blind shot? Yeah, I think so. You're talking about the one where I was in this bush and got hit? Probably. They have so much HP, it's unreal. So the problem is they have multiple full HP heavies. KV4 is full, Amex is dead, but the Wn8's full. Like, that's a lot of damage that we need to do to overcome their team. Okay, finally I hit that guy. Low roll though. That's because I put a light tank crew in this batch chat. I would not recommend this crew setup for the 34-3. Xbro donated $1.17. You are a great player with great knowledge. Thanks for sharing it with us. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for the dollar, dude. Probably don't need heat to shoot at this guy, but I'll do it anyways. This guy's gonna die. Or he just flipped himself. No, he didn't. It looked like he flipped himself. That guy died pretty damn quickly. Their Jackson's probably looking away, so I'm gonna just put a shot into the KV4 and back off. Oh, Jackson dropped down. Time to push. He's gonna burn? I guess not. Dude, I'm just gonna go after the Oni, because I want damage. What is the pen for the heat of the APCR of the 34-3? This thing gets heat, so but it's 250 heat pen. I presume the skills were for this tank purposely, as the gun handling is awful. You're talking about my setup? No, I just haven't redone the crew skills yet. I don't know if you're talking about my setup or not, but I assure you, these were not done on purpose. Dude, he bounced AP for 700. Jeez. Do I recommend the FCM50? No, I hate it. Most people, like, I would not recommend the FCM50T at all. It's so bad. Like, there's no redeeming quality of the FCM50T. People say the gun is good, but it's like, no, it really isn't that good. What is the Lorraine doing? Not on my watch, Artie, kill stealer noob. Lemingosh, would you believe it if I told you that I witnessed an M43 Artie bounce a Yike Panzer 100 off? Yeah, I would believe it. Oh wow. How'd you do that, RAF? That's amazing. Pure skill, I'm sure. You bounce them all the time. Playing with chems? Who's that? Chems is a YouTuber. I don't know if I'm actually playing. I don't know his in-game name. You were playing with chems, or I was? Dude, I don't think the low is worth it at all. Like, like I said, anything that doesn't get pref matchmaking is like an auto no, in my opinion, unless it's the CDC. I play heavies. I have the WZ1115A. Nice shot, thank you. How is your book going, MK? Praetorian, thanks for following me on Twitch. And Smart, thanks for following me on Twitch. What tier 8 do I recommend? This thing seems to be doing pretty well. I mean, what do you guys think after watching me play the 34-3? I think it seems to do really well. The 34-3 has pref matchmaking? Yes, it does. Why? Because it has 175 pen, I suppose. Do you still love the IS-6 these days? I actually don't own an IS-6, but I don't see why it gets all the hate that it does. If you look at my IS-6 stats, my IS-6 stats are higher DPG than my Object 140 DPG, if I recall. My 140 may be higher now, but like, I think it's 27 or 2800 in my IS-6 as damage per game for 100 games, so I really like that thing. You have 3 marks on it? Yeah, but I have 3 marks on a lot of tanks, so that isn't a really good measurement of whether or not it's a good tank. You know? It's like, that's average performance in a tier 8 for me. It's not really special. Noteworthy. Didn't expect the Super Pershing to just be waiting there. T-34 is boring, IMO? Like the heavy tank T-34? Yeah, that thing is pretty boring. It's also pretty bad. We still have an Oni and a T-29 camping. I don't need heat anymore, considering I'll flank the E75 in a couple seconds. Dude, like how fast the super pushing is downhill. Pretty amazing. Cool. Hey Lemming, what do you think about the HD maps and the Object 430? No, I actually haven't paid attention to the HD maps, and I haven't paid attention to the 430 changes. I kind of wish they would focus on gameplay of maps instead of how they looked. But maybe I'm unique. Like, has anyone ever complained about how maps look? I've never heard of that complaint from anyone. So why it's focused on is beyond me. It's like, if games were about graphics, CSGO wouldn't be popular. Or neither would PUBG. But they're not about graphics. There's something else involved. Looks are easier to fix than bad design. Yeah, that's sort of my stance on the idea too. On the topic, I suppose. Well, some maps do have new positions. Yeah, but new does not mean good. Those words are not interchangeable. Like, they changed steps, but no one complains about steps except for the arty factor. But I've never heard steps is one of the best maps in the game, but they changed it to like give TDs an upper hand. That's what Anfield said anyways. So I don't know, like I feel like they're wasting their time again in regards to the HD maps. Whatever. Don't hit me. He's gotta be looking at me, I don't see. Sucks that low rolled. What a close game. There's no one else for the Super P to shoot on, so. I never particularly liked Dragon River, to be honest, or Pearl River. Dragon River and Pearl. What's it called? Pearl Ridge. Yeah, I know, Red. Like, I don't see why they did that. To me, it's just beyond comprehension, as I like to say. Wish they had changed something else. But I'm not really gonna complain too much. It's not like this game is terrible, you know? Just could be better. Bounce, please. Oh, he was shooting HE. That was intelligent, but... I never liked Dragon Ridge, to be honest. Everyone likes it, but I think part of the reason they like it is because it got taken away. So, the grass is always greener, I think. Why do you keep aiming below the enemy tanks while reloading before actually raising your aim to shoot? Just curious. Oh, it's to see stuff better, right? If my aim is on the tank, it sometimes gets in the way. It's just to see better. Shane, Wargaming is working on a map that is 3 kilometers. Yeah, that'd be cool. How did that B push work out? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Well, yeah, they said they will not make any new maps until they turn every map HD. That's retarded, Tonics. Did they actually say that? One sec. What is Wargamings.net? Do companies have net worths? The CEO of Bloomberg reports today that Victor Kisley, founder of CEO Founder and CEO of Cyprus-based World of Tanks developer Wargaming has a net worth of $1 billion. Revenue, 217 million euros in 2012. Net income, 6.1 million euros. Jeez. Yeah, you'd think. They might be, and they have 4,000 employees. You'd think they might be able to release a map or two every now and then, every once in a while. Hidden Village kind of sucked, but the reason I hated Hidden Village is because Artie seemed to wreck you on that map. No, Pukalo. I don't understand the reference. I liked, what was the map? They removed Northwest, I think it was called. I liked that map a lot. These interesting games seem to happen on that map, even if, like, always interesting games on that map, but they took it out. Which equipment do I use on the 34-3, GLD, V-Stab, and Rammer? Stock T-29. I have to load heat to pen a tier 6. He didn't even hit me, and he hit me for 400. Like, that sucks, dude. At least a KV2 has to hit me, you know? Now, these guys are pushing. I'll be, distraction. So, what I'm doing is I'm not actually taking hits here. I'm just turning their turrets to try to help out my OI and Tiger, whatever the hell it is. I mean, I did take a hit, but not really on purpose. This guy stalks, so that's fine. So I want to be going forwards away from his turret instead of reversing. So that's why I just want to confirm which direction it's going before I try to circle. That's why I waited half a second or so. What's that game called? Which game? You believe the northern spawn had an advantage? Yeah, they kind of did. But still, like, so it's very, on that map it was very common for the game to end in a close game, and I really liked that. At least that's what it felt like. I could be wrong, like it was a couple of years ago, so. Yeah, that's what I heard about that, John. I think it's stupid. They should stop releasing premium tanks and bring out some new maps. Yep, that's the mini-map, Tiger. 89, and he tracked me. So bullshit. Did anyone ask for HD maps? I'll stop complaining about it. I think my opinion on it has been shared enough times. Wow, I wonder what it's like to be focused by Artie. So, I'm gonna have to wait for the Tiger 2 to push up, I think. And he's 2-shot, so I'm gonna wait for the AT more like. Why don't I just shoot at the T-71? Oh, it looks like they actually have the 71. Okay. I just want the Cheeto to die. I'm also a 1-shot, so... Dude, the AT-15 should just drive forwards. Why doesn't the AT-15 just go? Like, is he not bored of just waiting? I hope the CDC doesn't shoot me underneath the 3485. Knob Mora HT. Can the AT-15 go? Oh, it's so frustrating. What's he waiting for? Is he DC'd? Oh, that might be it. Oh, jeez. I was like, sure. He's not DC'd. He just moved. Is his gun moving? Okay, well that's depressing. Fuck. Load HE? Why would I do that? Do you think the IS-4 needs a buff? I've never really played the IS-4, so I can't comment. You are a god at this game. How many battles? Alright. South Coast was amazing. South Coast. I've never heard of South Coast. Worst thing of all, they seem incapable of working on several things at once, but at least they said they planned an overall customization system. Alright, well we won. I got a high caliber and shit. So that's good, I guess. I think he went AFK. So how do I oh, these are the badge thingies? What badges are available to me? Stug 4, T-28. Why do they all look like shit? What the hell? They look bad. All the badges look horrendous, you know? A bit like both. Scissor Ray 16. Old Bastard, thanks for following me on Twitch. Canon, Praetorian, and Smart. Thanks everyone for following. Wheezy, no doubt. Favorite Heavy, WZ5A. I don't have the Scorpion G, Chris. Does the 62A fill any purpose with the 140 being just as good? Yeah. The 140 is worse than the 62A when it comes to module damage by a significant margin. I feel like you've been top tier almost every game. Yeah, I feel like that too, Albert. Kamaran seemed to be dynamic as well. I used to love getting on Kamaran, actually. But, alas, they took it away. T-62A is useless now, and the 430U will be... okay. Zeus. I don't know about Blake and statements like that. The problem with saying a tank is useless is, like, your statement is just as useless. Like, under what... I don't know. Saying a tank is useless seems moronic. It's just, World of Tanks audience seems to love to over-exaggerate how good or bad something is. So it's like, oh, the 1.5A is overpowered, and they'll, like, play the 1.5A and have, like, a 5% win rate in it. Or, I mean, the biggest thing is the Russian mediums. Everyone says the Russian mediums are overpowered, and yet they do the worst out of all the tier 10s. Like, the average win rate in the Rumeds are, like, worse than every other win rate, every other tank, and it's like, oh, okay, I can totally see how overpowered they are. So, just, like, statements like that seem to be stupid. No offense, I just think your statement is bad. It's just a stupid thing to say. Armor mostly and speed. Okay. Any tank is good with the right player. I also disagree with that, Dark. Like, some tanks are just horrible. Like, I've never seen someone say the T-95 is good with the right player, you know? Okay, how much support do I have? What, and I'm bottom tier. Time to leave. Alright, Zeus. What do I think about Wn8 Xbox having more content? I don't know, I don't pay attention to Wn8 Xbox. Like, I know a lot of my viewers are from Wn8 Xbox, it's just like, I don't play, like, whatever. I'm not very opinionated on that topic, dude. I didn't even know Wn8 Xbox had more content, so I'm probably not the person to ask. Sircon would disagree. Okay. Oh, I should have shot sooner. Damn. Panther Rommel shot me. Oh, he's gonna permatrack me because I don't have repairs. Shit. GW. I poke out of cover for like, I don't know, half a second to aim and I get artied. Oh my god. How do I turn this into an acceptable game? Well, first thing to notice is that the Saint Emile is not actually covering the zero line, like, to any effectiveness at all. So that's something to realize. Like, he could have been waiting for the Wn8, he just wasn't, so what can you do? Watch the 5100 be way down here. And now we can go after the 50, who wasn't where I thought he would be, which is a good thing, I suppose. The I-6B is still full HP. Mind you, the game is kind of on our side right now. That was so lucky to have penned. Saint Emile is pushing up. He finds the 5100, and where is that T-30? probably on this corner. Or, yeah. I'm gonna take advantage to push in right now. Oh, it was orange. I was kind of hoping it would pen. Well, 2,800 damage game. Should be good. Saint Emil. Do you think the AX is more equal to the Patton with the turret buff? The only thing the Patton is better at from what I can see is view range and size. Size matters. Like, a lot. So I actually prefer the Patton by a significant margin when compared to the M48. I mean, when compared to the AX. Like, I just think the Patton is better. I can get this gun now. Cool. Alright. Now all I have to do is buy the E50 and I can grind this thing. Should be fun. That was the joke, harmless. It's actually the Sturamil. I mean, something like Stubborn Emil. No, I'm pretty sure it's the Sturamil. I mean, the Saint Emil. Alright, Batchat, thanks for subbing to me on YouTube. Old Bastard and everyone else, thanks for following me on Twitch. If you want to see me live stream in my videos, I've only got one replay, so maybe that's a good replay because it was bottom tier and I did 3k damage, but yeah, I like to put average games in my reviews because I think they matter, like, a lot more. Like, seeing someone get 7k damage in the 34... I don't even have a... I have 5300, but seeing that type of game in a 34-3 review seems to be redundant. It's like, okay, so you had once-in-a-lifetime game. How good is the tank really? So that might be worth showing because I took the 34-3 into a city and did well in it. So maybe I'll use that, and that'll be my T-34-3 review replays. Yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch and whatnot. But I'm going to call it here. So see you guys later. Hey, Highlander. Bye, everyone. Have a great time.